And we'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So once again, this episode will be all over the place. It'll be very short probably, and it will be very poorly structured. It's funny, like at the start of the season I started off as just predictions, and then someone suggested like you should do a recap video to like talk about the games, and I thought, yeah, sure, let's make it into a series then. That's what I've been doing, and I like doing it, to be fair. I love doing it, but every single week it's so badly structured, it's unbelievable. To be fair though, the last few weeks I've been getting more likes, so I'm doing something right, I guess. But anyway, this episode is just going to be about the Arsenal game. And yeah, because that's all I watched really. I watched the Arsenal game, obviously, and I watched the highlights of Chelsea losing, Liverpool winning, and yeah, the rest of the games I watched just the goals, not the highlights. So can't really say too much about most of the games, but it's going to be mainly the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game, I have mixed feelings about this. Two sides to this. One side of me is frustrated that we didn't win this game, because I felt we could have. We were not that good. We didn't play well. But I felt we could have nicked it in the second half. I felt we could have done better to actually win the game, and I felt we probably should have done it. It's just my opinion. And I'm not saying it's because of disallowed goals or anything. Not because of that at the end. I'm talking about like we went forward, created attacks. We just didn't do enough to actually. I think we could have done better to get a goal, is what I'm saying, and I think we probably could have won it, and I'm annoyed by that. Having said that, to be fair, draw is probably fair, to be honest, when you look at it. Having said that, the other side to me is thinking, at least it wasn't a loss, and it's not because we're unbeaten. We're 20 games unbeaten, of course. 20 games since August. We've not lost a game since the second game of the season, which is good form. We have drawn a few recently, but still, it's good form. But that's not why I'm okay with us not losing. I'm okay with it because our record at Old Trafford is abysmal. It's terrible. Like I mentioned this last week in the last episode, and also prediction videos as well, and on Twitter as well. I tweeted out at Old Trafford our record is so poor. We won at Old Trafford in 2015 in the cup, but in the league, the last time was 06. Henry and Lundberg were still there. So that just tells you a lot, really. So, and we've lost there a lot of times, obviously, including the 8-2, obviously. That was the most painful one, probably. But we've lost there so many times. Like so many damn times. And because of that, not losing there doesn't feel that bad. But I'm still frustrated that we didn't win, if that makes sense. But yeah, both teams were poor really, especially defensively. Literally every single goal in the game was either defensive or a goalkeeping mistake. It was just all over the place. Mistakes all round from both teams. Our first goal though, that was probably the funniest one actually. What was De Gea doing? What was he doing? To be fair though, what was Leno doing for their two goals as well, and Kolasinac as well for their second goal? It came straight after our goal as well, which was even more annoying. But yeah, literally every single goal was just mistake after mistake. But I'm most worried about the injuries. Holding got a serious injury. I saw updates. There's no real like update on the time span, but it looks pretty bad. If it's bad and it's season ending, or even if it's a few months, I think it's a big blow, because Holding has found his way to break into the team this year. He broke in like before, to be fair, but he didn't perform that well previously. He got into the team, he performed well, but not consistently enough. But I felt this season he improved a lot, consistency-wise, and it was quality. And just as he does that, he gets hit with an injury, and it's just so frustrating to see. Happens to our players a lot, not just this year, but over the years, happened a lot. Like even back when we had Van Persie, he was getting injured every single season. It was so annoying. Like we used to get so many injuries between like 07 and 2014. It was ridiculous. Wilshere, Ramsey, there's so many I can't be asked to name all of them. Van Persie, another one as well. We always had Walcott. Walcott's a perfect example of it. We had so many players, Oxlade-Chamberlain, there's another one. We had so many players who were held back by injuries, and it was so frustrating. And we still have the same problem now, which is annoying. But yeah, it's happening with Holding now. I just hope it's not as bad as it is, but it doesn't look good, and I'm pretty worried about that. Ramsey injured again as well. That's another annoying one. He gets injured so many times. It's actually ridiculous. But he's a quality player, and I hope we keep him. Please just sign the thing. So just agree on a contract, please. But yeah, mixed feelings. I'm frustrated, but also not entirely disappointed. At least we haven't lost. It's just my view on it. But I felt we should have won. I just felt we should have won. But yeah, that's all I got to say really. Got nothing to say about the Guendouzi hair incident. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. I'm not too bothered about it. But yeah, it is what it is. Fellaini's always been one to be a bit violent. He does elbow people a lot. But yeah, apart from that, obviously Wolves beat Chelsea. Shocking result there. I didn't see this coming. Just because of Wolves' form. Like their form, they started the season well, and then they slipped up. They started a long streak, not a long streak, but they had a streak of not winning games, and out of nowhere they've beaten Chelsea. Needed a win, to be fair. If there's any place to do it, it's against Chelsea, so good on them. This might be good for them momentum-wise, get the season back on track. They can still finish top 10, I think. What is the table like? Let me just double check. Where are they? The 12th. Slipped down a bit then. Chelsea still in 4th. Level with us as well on 31. City 41 and 39 for Liverpool. Good title race so far, I gotta say. City, as dominant as they are, Liverpool are staying just behind them. Good for them, I guess. Tottenham on 33. Don't let them catch up, please. Can't have them challenging for a title. Anyway, Liverpool beat Burnley, obviously. Good win there. Burnley actually went 1-0 up. I guess in some ways that changed the game, if that makes sense. Even though they were leading, I felt like that fired up Liverpool a bit more, if that makes sense. Fulham drew with Leicester. Nothing to say again. I just saw the goals. But yeah, I guess it's 2 points dropped for Fulham, I guess, because they needed to win more. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Everton v Newcastle, it was 1-1. This surprised me actually. I thought Everton would win this game, but I was wrong. Newcastle got a good point, I feel, away from home at Goodison Park. I think that may be vital in terms of them surviving. Tottenham beat Southampton. I expected that, to be fair. I expected that result. I knew they'd lost to us, but I kind of had a feeling because Southampton, they're not particularly that good this season. Just sacked their manager, got a new one just in, and I just think the Spurs are always going to bounce back, I feel, on that night. Now they're back above us again, which is annoying. And for Tuesday's games, Man City beat Watford. I thought it'd be more, to be fair. It was only 2-1, but yeah, Watford are pretty tricky, to be fair, away from home. So yeah, good result for City though. They keep winning, as I said. So do Liverpool. So I'm looking forward to seeing City v Chelsea v City this weekend. It should be interesting. Could be key. Like if it ends a draw and Liverpool win, suddenly 11 on points. It's a good title race right there. Chelsea probably need to win that game though if they want a chance of winning the title. Yeah, it's probably a must-win game for them. West Ham beat Cardiff 3-1. Good win for West Ham. Brighton beat Crystal Palace 3-1. Good win for Brighton. Bournemouth beat Huddersfield 2-1. Good win for Bournemouth. That's all I got to say really, because I just saw the goals. Really not much to say. There was a red card, I think, in the Brighton game. Yeah, I saw that as well. Stupid idiot. What are you doing? The referee's right behind you, and you're going like this to your opponent. Yeah, I've lost my words now. I probably sound tired. That's because I am. It's 1:27 AM. Okay, I want to get this up on Friday. No, yeah, it is Friday today, right? Yeah, I want to get this up today, and the prediction video is already scheduled. Let's edit this, get this up. So yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.